Are we here? I think we're here. Yes. Oh dear. Started the stream, and I think I've got windy pops. I do apologize. Oh dear. Well, we're a little late starting today because I've been watching the scary panda ladies on YouTube playing Planet Coaster. Lovely, scary panda ladies there. So, no comeback. Where are we? Oh, hello, there's a note here. What does this say? It says, "Hello, Jack. Gimp here. I'm afraid I had to move the dolphin. But to make up for it..." Ooh. To make up for it, I've installed a new frameshift drive. I've also put in a lot of cargo racks, but you might want to swap them out for passenger cabins, if you can find any. Well, there's a thing. Oh, anyway, yes, welcome, because I've not done this bit yet. Welcome to another inciting installment. Oh, dear me. Welcome to another inciting installment of Penetrating the Void, with me, your host, Commander Jack Little. Yes, here I am. Hoo hoo hoo. Fun. Right. Now. Keen viewers, I'm just going to get rid of that mouse cursor. There we go. Keen viewers will recall that yesterday's stream time, by which I mean Sunday, we were playing scary games for Halloween. But now we are back safely in our snake-faced dolphin. Wowzers. Oh, we're on our way back to Pleione, are we? Well. The Gimp thinks it's a good idea that I get more passenger cabins. And I have 4.5 million in the bank, so that doesn't seem like a bad idea. The Gimp's capable of a decent idea. Who knew? Ah, Jester, welcome. Have the panda ladies finished? I was so enthralled in their silliness that I lost track of time. It was late starting. I might put in a complaint to Twitch or YouTube. Ask them to be a little bit less entertaining. Blimey, Charlie. Just as well I'm not sexist. Oh. By tying it up, I presume you mean the stream. They're not tying anything else up, are they? Ooh, space, space, space. I've missed space. Space is much nicer than that other place, with all the corridors and the monsters. Yes, didn't like that at all. For a start, you couldn't see my face very well. So, Jester, what have you been up to? I've got a button on my joystick, and if you press it, it goes red. If you press it again, it goes back to green. I've got no idea what it's for. Oh. I think also I've had too much sugar. Oh, and coffee. So it's just as well I've not got any passengers, because I think I'm going to be a little bit blurpy. Oh yes, Voltaire, wasn't it? Yes. You know the most famous Voltaire quote, of course, is, I disagree with what you say, but we defend to the death. You're right to say, because Voltaire's Spanish in this version. And you see, turns out he never said that at all, you know. It was a biographer paraphrasing him. Yes, that's Jack Little's fact of the day. I should explain to our other viewers that the quote Jester refers to is, if memory serves, once a philosopher, twice a pervert. Yes, which I think I understand. Mais je ne suis pas un Voltaire. Vous savez? Yes. I shall miss those pandas. In future streams I will ask about them, and Bo will not know what the hell I'm going on about. Which is just the way I like things. Oh yes. This thing runs on fuel, doesn't it? Little bit keen there. Yes. No, not too dangerous. Well, it does occasionally run on fuel rats, but not by design. Only ever by mistake. I don't know what my voice is doing tonight. Is this what I sound like? I can't remember. Oh. In fact, the Gimp bought some of those finicky Stroop waffles. MC! M. Curtains, come forward, that we may know you better, sir. How are you doing? You'll catch us on a refuel. Yes. Oh, good. I do like a bit of salubrity. Welcome, Freckly. Ah. The gang's all here, except for Orange. Oh dear. The spoils of Trick or Treat, I shouldn't wager. Is that from the outgoing tray or the incoming tray? Eesh. You want to get a microphone up to that? I think we should all hear. I am filled mainly with caramel and coffee and chicken Kievs. You remember when chicken Kievs were posh? Ah, crazy times. Crazy times. I've been working on this pose today. It's good, isn't it? Not sure what it's for. It's a quality. It's a sort of Justin Bieber quality, isn't there? Yes. If Justin Bieber, spent a certain amount of time living in a bin. Oh. Not to disparage anyone who lives in a bin, of course. We do what we must to survive, and that is understood. Oh, I think it sort of smacks of guilt. Naughty step. Oh, my hair's a mess today. Oh dear. I'm not a vain man, but I have standards. Good lord. Nope. I'll have to get the gimp out with the comb or something. Yeah, rapper pose. I need some hand actions with that, though. Oh. What gives my N-words? Yeah. N-words ain't S. Very tricky getting away with this on a family-friendly stream, Now this is Blair Witch is more this, isn't it? That's Blair Witch. Yeah. We all, well, there's me mitts. Need to get me mitts in vision. That's what I meant. Rude man. Although, if you're offering. No, sleep till Pleione. You're getting a bit close there. Nope. Yeah, we're doing fine. Splendid, splendid. Come on without, come on within. No, hang on. Let's start that again. Come on without, come on with Edgeway. Oh, I have company. Qu'est-ce que ça? Ooh, Nessus Pearson. I don't think I've had the pleasure. Aha. I like typing. Oh, he's already gone. There we go. Oh, I thought I'd get friends prices. Never mind. Millstone, welcome. I enjoyed filling out your survey, Millstone. It was a lot of fun. Especially the mucky bits. They conjured images in my mind. Oh, I do like that. Very taken with that, I am. I like answering questions. It makes me feel important. Now, we might be running over a little today. Gimp's boyfriend allowing. We shall see. Oh, we can always... yes, yes, yes. AQA. WR. ALAIIF. Yeah, that. All the letters. Well, we shall extemporize, improvise. Yes. Make it up as we go along. It's what I usually do anyway. Pleiades. Itchy nose tonight. Oh dear. Not sure why. Do we have a topic? What is, what is 17 in the duodecimal system? We'll do that one. Plan for tonight? Well, I'm taking this crate. Not that it is a crate, of course, different spelling. Ha! Back to Pleione. And then we're going to see if we can pick up anything there. Either trade, because my cargo thing, 36, you see. So a little more cargo, a little more jump range, and ought to sell that, all that kibble as well. Once we get to the other end, I hope that's possible. Oh! First seat adjustment of the night. There we are, Pleione. Ooh. I've come a long way. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Oof. Although I think he's just pancaked into the sun. Well done there. Ooh, possibly. It's been a while since I looked. Well, is there a 17XX blank XX? Or we could do 1717. There was a hotel, wasn't there? Well, that was a rubbish sentence, Jack. Well done. Let's start again. There was a sentence. Oh, dear me. There was a hotel which themed its rooms around the duodecimal system. Oh, well, I'm glad you asked me that, actually. I have an extensive library upstairs, and it's arranged, well, primarily fiction and non-fiction, and a separate section for theatre. Fiction is arranged alphabetically by author, and then within, as far as possible, chronologically. There's some slight weirdness in certain parts of non-fiction, so we have like all the biography together and autobiography together by subject, and what was the other thing? Now let me think. Oh yes, and I've got a collection of books where there's only really one, it's about one subject, but they sort of drift along subjects. So you might have maths brushing up against physics, that sort of thing. It's quite loose. But it's such a small collection, that particular part of the arena, that it's not really important. As soon as I get enough books of a particular subject, such as the Gimp's current obsession with reading about forgery, then obviously that doesn't go into that section, it has a section of its own. It's a sort of ongoing, organic battle with the itinerary to which we think. My maths books are ordered in number order, with zero, the books about zero at one end, and the books about infinity at the other. And then we get into physics, I think. Ooh. But yes, so you book into a particular room, and the contents of the room, it would be decorated based on the Dewey Decimal System number that the room is. And it got featured in an online we burn them, MC. No, we don't burn them. Again, it's they're distributed largely where we can fit them in, and again, it doesn't really matter with those because there aren't that many of them. You think, oh, it's that massive book. It'll be with all of the massive books.
Juliet Alpha Charlie. Permission is required before docking procedures can begin, Commander.
Thank you. I do not have any books on algebra, so that's a hypothetical question at the moment. But I think. Oh, let's see. I think putting them before zero. So it doesn't quite make sense, but I kind of like running infinity into physics. I don't know why. But infinity algebra physics, that doesn't feel as lovely to me. Oh, Windy Pops. Chicken Kiev, yum. Is 0201 libraries?
Approval granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 1-2.
1-2, 1-2, and through the vorpal blade went Snicker Snack. And with the Jabberwocky's head, the Beamish boy, Galumphid back. Lost it there a bit at the end. Ugh. Hello, Zen. Sorry, I didn't realize that was you earlier. Terrible host. Oh, I'll never get partner status with that attitude. Bop, 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 bop. Yes, chicken Kiev chips and beans, children's menu, not much time.
Contact confirmed. Engaging docking restraints. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Oh, steak pie. Now, Millstone Barn, answer me this. This pie of yours, was it steak filling in a sort of ceramic with a pastry top? Or was it like a proper pie with pastry all around? Oh, well, you can just sprinkle some herbs on, slam them in the oven. Oh dear. My record keeps jumping tonight. Outfitting unavailable. Oh, we've gone a bit Frank Herbert now. Talk of spice. Jester, that's very much the pie that was the point I was making, really. I bloody hate that. When you go to a pub and you order a pie and it's just a blooming dish with often some too flaky pastry that doesn't really even enter into the mix, you know. Might as well just have a blooming mug of steak juice. Ugh. This thing. Yes. Yeah. 07 Zen. Now, a very easy meal to do is chop up the chicken breasts into a bowl. Grate some lime rind onto it. Cut the lime in half, squeeze the lime juice on, leave it to sit. While that's sitting, tear up a load of salad onions and coriander. Then stir fry the chicken until it's golden. Then pour on a tin of coconut milk, a tablespoon of anchovy fish sauce, add half of the salad and coriander, or actually more than that really, and leave that to stew for about, or simmer for a good 20 minutes or so. Serve it up with rice. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Well, you know, one for the future if you haven't got all the ingredients. That's French. Honest. Oh. Oh dear. Yes, stir fry. That's a good fallback meal. Really, isn't it? Yes. The Gimp does most of my cooking anyway. Yes. He keeps trying to make me eat ragu for some reason. Don't know why. Seems to think it's somehow, you know, keeps going on about, oh, well, you know, your people love ragu. No idea. Does say some strange things sometimes. Let's try for missions I can do. Criminal. 500,000 though. Sub 2. Oh yes, now. Before I go any further, let's do this. I know, your people. Positively racist. There we are. I think that when you do long passenger missions, your cargo hold should fill up with bio-waste. The fact that that doesn't happen really ruins my immersion, actually. Do I? Oh. I've been taken for a Greek before. Whee! Good luck, Zen. Out in the black yonder. Yes, I might suggest that. Put a ticket in. Oh, moussaka was divine. Actually, Greek, to be honest, beyond stuffed vine leaves, I've yet to be convinced by Greek cuisine, which is probably, admittedly, my own lack of experience as much as anything. Now here's a thought. Maya, Maya, Maya. Oh dear, stacking away here. It's not very good telly though, is it? Let's see. Now the reason I'm doing all that is hopefully that's a possibility. No. Oh, let's just go to Maya. Ooh, but before we do... Aha! Slim pickings, but pickings nonetheless. Slim pickings, of course, from Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and No, hang on. How I Stopped Worrying and Learned to Love the Bomb. Yes. Fine actor. Who we might remember riding the bomb at the end, going whoopee, whoopee ki or whatever it was.
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Depart safely from the station.
Of course, Maya may be crawling with, real people. But then what's the point of, playing in open if you're not going to enjoy real people? What a view. It's one of my favorite egresses in the game, you know, Stargazer. Look at that.
You are now clear of station perimeter. Goodbye, Commander.
I did wonder if that was further advice for Zen, or for me, or anyone. Oh. Let's do OO first. Yes. Oh, speaking of which, if anyone in chat would like to tell me where I can get some more passenger cabins in the Maya-ish area, that would be splendid. Stargazer's out of action at the moment. I think they've been UA bombed or something. Or they just don't do that anymore. Yeah. Once I land at Obsidian, which I'm going to do by flying past it. Oh. Gravity brakes! One day I'm going to pull so hard the stick's going to come off in my hand. Oh, there we go. That's still too fast. Well done, mate. Oh, dear. Where's the station? Redressed in Mirab. Right. Ooh, looks like Palin wants a word.
Start crew up Juliet, Alpha Charlie. Please comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander.
Ooh, that's perfect. I'm in Maya. Thank you, team. Saves me alt tabbing, which with my dicky arm is no mean feat. There's a phrase that I don't quite get. No mean feat. Two different meanings of mean, I suppose.
Request approved. Send down a landing pad, full doom.
I don't, numbers and then letters, I think. Oh, hang on. I'll...
Reports of heavy traffic. Approach at a safe speed,
Oh.
Commander.
Textbook. Absolutely textbook. Yep, that was my plan just, yes. Oh, hello. Got a spider. Lovely. "42, my favorite number. I think at this stage, just the regular kind.
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew.
Ooh.
Incoming mission critical message.
Right. Oh, actually, I'll just... there we go. Saves messing around. So what we've got here is a load of cargo racks. 2 4s and a 2. And I'd be pulling those out and putting in... yes. Possibly leave that one in as cargo, I don't know. But yeah, that's the plan. And, yeah. Ooh. Moths. And, yes. Money's up in my arm. Thanks again, Tim.
Ship detach complete. Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted.
Wheels in. Balls out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Steady on, old thing. Oh. Good to know. Follow through mission. Oh dear. This chair's playing havoc with my back. Nice little flyby. Don't mind if I do. Oh dear. It is disappointing the amount of issues that we seem to have. I don't think I've got anything else running that should be interfering.
Frameshift drive charging. 4.
Frozen. Let's see if we've lost the bloomin' thing again. If it gets worse, I shall restart the stream. See if that helps. Modis Hub, I'm heading to Modis Hub. Maybe I'm not animated enough. Maybe that's the problem. Or maybe I'm too animated. Oh, love to your brother, Zen. Always welcome. Au revoir, mon ami. Yes. I'm definitely going all in on the passenger missions. That's, at least for the time being. Trying to eschew those multi-part VIP ones, though. They're a right pain in the neck. Yes. Well, we're starting here, it's 3 leaps away. Oh, and then you could go 2 leaps over. And oh, by the way, 3rd level, which I haven't told you about yet, 25 leaps away. So, sorry, not sorry. But, you know, recompense, I suppose. So, any more questions? We've done, so far, me library sort. My passengers haven't been very demanding so far. I think that's more luck, or maybe just going for the laid-back cellos? Cellos? The laid-back cellos. I'm just going to stick with that. Cellos, yeah, why not? Do I use an e-reader? I have a Kindle, which I use from time to time. Most often, I think, when I'm away. Trouble is, I've been getting increasingly into old books that aren't available on e-readers. So I've been in my man bag. I've been lugging around hardback books. The Kindle I have was like the first, I think the first model that they brought out in the UK, which had the little keyboard on it. Yeah, very difficult to get those, yes. Very difficult to get signed copies of things on a Kindle, too. I assume people have had their Kindles signed. Be a rather fun thing to do, you know. I can imagine Neil Gaiman getting a kick out of it. Well, there it is.
Landing gear deployed. Engines disengaged.
Nothing to fear, of course. It's certainly convenient. And I know, it just suits some people better, doesn't it? I've had friends in the past who will basically have 8 books in the house. And, once they read them, they get rid. I'm a terrible hoarder, I'm afraid. So, I think the hoarding isn't a great attitude for e-reading, but the 8 books in the house and get rid is very e-book friendly. There is that too, yes. One cannot always rely on one's thumb staying in situ, can we? Snake! Yeah, I think we're gonna go for a commoner class. Until it becomes a problem. Never refuel on 10. That is the first thing they teach you at space school. Passenger lounge. That will do me very nicely. C216. hang about. No. Oh. Intriguing. Oop, this might be a while. So what are you reading at the moment, MC? What's your poison? Bookwise.
Released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
That's better. Oh yes, there's that sort of impulsive thing one does when reading a real book, which is to, should anyone ask you what you're reading, to look at the cover in order to answer them. And the trouble with a Kindle, yes, is that you don't have that option. And it's silly because you're like 200 pages into the thing, but you still have to look. It's like it's a different part of your brain that's required. Oh la la. Have you seen this? I can't put it down. Oh, that's better. There we go. Oh.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Ooh, I think that's Little Women, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Don't at me, bro. But I'm pretty sure that's Little Women. That's the plot of Little Women. Yes. Possibly Martin Chuzzlewit. Well, I think we're going to have to kick back and relax whilst this all goes on. Okay, I'll be right here. Traveling at 33 times the speed of light. Marcel Proust. Yes. Him and his cakes. Oh dear. Found a bit of dinner in my beard there. Yes, I hope that's what it was. Oh, 92,000 bottles on the wall. How does that song go? Beers, it's just beers, isn't it? 92 bottles of beer on the wall, 92 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 91 bottles of beer on the wall, 91 bottles of beer on the wall, 91 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 90 bottles of beer on the wall. Oop, hold the song. No. Oh. 88 bottles of beer on the wall, 88 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 87 bottles of beer on the wall, 87 bottles of beer on the wall, 87 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 86 bottles of beer on the wall, 86 bottles of beer on the wall, 86 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 85 bottles of beer on the wall, 85 bottles of beer on the wall, 85 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 84 bottles of beer on the wall, 84 bottles of beer on the wall, 84 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 83 bottles of beer on the wall, 83 bottles of beer on the wall, 83 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 82 bottles of beer on the wall, 82 bottles of beer on the wall, 82 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 81 bottles of beer. Oh God, this is tiring. Ooh. If it goes any faster, I should pass out. Oh. Don't let me do that again, will you? Ooh. I have a guilty confession to make, which is that I've never read Proust, but it's always what I go to when somebody asks if I've read something which I believe to be beneath me. Or at least to, feel that I don't really have time to read. I've never read any Harry Potter. I heard some in a W.H. Smith's being read by Stephen Fry over the intercom, and I thought, it's not for me. I did enjoy his Dark Materials, though. Here we go. About 5 minutes, I think. It's quite colossal, isn't it, Proust? Yeah. Yeah, so I read on the very slow commute, so that's like 7 pages a day, and then I carve out time. Happily no, dependence, which helps. Oh yes, how's that going? Or have you not started? Is that in the pile? I'm reading the autobiography of Graham David Smith, which there's lots of rather rum stuff happening at the start, which makes for uncomfortable reading. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the end of it either, because I'm only reading it because he was the boyfriend of Eric Hebben, who was a forger, and they had a sort of a falling out, and Eric wrote his autobiography in the 90s, and Graham disputed certain things in the autobiography, so wrote his own. But in the introduction suggests that perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between and is fogged by memory. Whoa. Blow me tight. Let's shake these mothers. Whoa, bo, bo, bo. Here we go. Dark Fae, FBI books by C.N. Crawford and Alex Rivers. Not enjoying them? Yes, I've read a couple of books like that lately. Provenance. That was slightly awkward because the one of the authors died, I think, before it was published. And, well, let us say that I don't think the issue was that the book was unfinished. It was one of those things where they did a sort of non-fiction book, but it's kind of editorialized and narrativized. So you're just left wondering how on earth they came by certain things that are given over as fact. Oh gosh, you're in for the whole haul, frankly. So what's not to recommend about them, shall I say? Everything. Prose, plotting, characterization, language, conceit, mood. What else you get in books? Setting. Must be other things. No, why do I do that? Oh, illustrations. Yes. Plates, color plates. Yeah. That used to send me giddy, that phrase. I don't know. Hardback book with color plates. Oh. Positively Proustian rush, that phrase gives me. It would certainly be over quicker. Yes, yes. We forgot to drop off the stuff when we were back at the other place. Bit of a rookie error, that. Just too excited with me cabins. I was at a gig last night. Paddy Considine was originally scheduled to sing, but he had to pull out at the last minute, which was a shame. Oh, my eyes are going. Yeah. Yes, I love that. Seems to be happening more and more. Where there's like thing I thought sort of the new Blade Runner films like that. Where you're just like, well, I can't really tell you anything at all about the film. Everything's a spoiler. Lordy, that's some phone. Does it tap dance? Oh, always in the dark.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh dear, I think this is going to take a while. Not the best angle, is it? Oh, is he in a bath full of ice? Is his kidney gone? It's going to take ages.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's try that again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think it's the one with the little blade that comes out, so you can shave. This glide failed because I was blooming sideways. Oh dear. Yeah, that's still going to take too long, isn't it? Ah, dear me. Gonna cook these passengers. Making a real pig's ear of this. Oh dear. Yes, they're, what's the phrase? Reframing. It's not the phrase, but it'll do. Now we can do it. There we go. Let's try not to pass out though, eh? Are we actually further away now? Oh dear. I think I'm going to take longer trying to correct this than I am just blooming flying there. Well, I hope nobody had any plans this evening. Oh dear. I should probably stay higher there. FM radio. Frequency modulated. Stereo. Imagine that, stereo radio. I hope they like boosts back there. No. Remember you used to get different types of boosts. Oh, excuse me. There was the biscuit, the coconut, the peanut. I think biscuit was my favorite. Happy days. That little scream it does. Let's hear it again, shall we? Never eaten a boost? Oof. I can't remember if they do them anymore. I think one came back, but it may have gone away again. No sarcasm. Yeah, that wasn't such a chore now, was it? Yes, it was.
Request approved. Vectoring for approach to landing pad.
Ah, Karamak. What was Karamak? I mean, what was it? Such a strange thing. Oh, this is made of stuff. Yeah. Is it chocolate? Dunno. Not really. It's sort of stuff, really.
Canceling docking request.
Oh, had I made it?
Landing authorized. Cleared to land on pad 01.
I'm a Snickers man, you know. Deep at heart. I'm a dolphin swimming sideways. Please don't give me fish. I'm a highly trained performing mammal. And it interferes with my reward concepts.
Visual acquired. Heading is good.
I'm glad you think so.
Scan detected.
I'm here on a mission of mercy, you know.
Descend to flight level 50.
Oh,
Landing complete. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
has something gone horribly wrong? Where are my dudes? Oh, they're in there. This is the place. Oh dear. Oh, I know what this is. Oh. Griffins.
Surface recon vehicle operators. Do not obstruct thoroughfares within the port perimeter. Blockages will be removed in due course.
There we go.
Incoming message. Cargo hold. Maximum capacity.
This facility is guarded by automated surface-based defenses. Engaging in aggressive acts will result in a potentially deadly response.
She sounds cheery, doesn't she? Right. I've got to go back here now. Oop, I should stop doing that. Ooh. Heavens to Betsy. I'm not going to sneeze. Oh dear. I do apologise. Oh. At least it was dry. I'm sorry if I've deafened you all. Oh dear.
Landing company disengaged. Cleared to leave controlled airspace.
That's twice I've scared the cats now. That we know of.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of the port.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Ooh, we're off. If that red thing hits me, then we're really away. That was a good. I was reminiscing about that only the other day. I won't try for a repeat performance. Although perhaps I should have on Sunday. Oh, education. Education. Just talking nonsense now. Good lord. Ugh. Right, so I'm going to get back and turn in these missions, what I forgot about, and then I think that will be it for this evening. Yes. Ooh. Fat with hollow pips. I hope they're friendly.
Fuel suit disengaged.
Ah, everyone's lovely. Salutes all round. See? That's what this community is all about. Griefers indeed. Ooh, Mona. Ooh, Mona. Ooh, Mona. Ooh, Mona. Strangest thing. Boop. Busy hub. That's not a hub, is it?
Boarding permission denied.
Let's get a little closer, shall we?
Boarding permission granted.
And we're in. Thargoids. Let's try that again. Oh no, there you are. Terrible, terrible. Still, shield's held. That's the main thing.
Landing gear deployed. Engines disengaged.
Yeah, we might be up against the same problem here, of course.
Incoming mission critical message.
There we are. So, I'm going to enter the hangar. More follow-on missions. So yes, I think that's it for this night. Oh, all done. Passengers safely passengered, and data safely delivered, and we're handsomely up on what we started out with. So, thank you all for joining me once more in my chilled-out journey through space and, well, time really, but very slowly in one direction. And thank you also to Steve Kirby for making me the man I am today. And until next time, stay safe and stream out. Bye.